Smackdown. We are 2 nights away from our first pay-per-view of the year. Let's get right into the card. First up, the Intercontinental Champion, Apollo Crews, set to be in action after his number 1 contender, Zack Ryder, jumped him last week before his match. Apollo reigning over the Intercontinental Division for a while now. Ryder believes that it is his time to be at the top of the ladder. Apollo, a fan favorite here tonight. Now to see who his opponent is here tonight. A fan favorite, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. Former WWE champion, former tag team champion both with Rey Mysterio and with his nephew Chavo, as well as many other partners across the WWE roster. Eddie looking to move up the rankings to face world champion Sheamus in a future title match. Starting off, Apollo going straight after Eddie. Crews looking to build up steam towards his title match at the pay-per-view this Sunday. Crews with a gut-wrench suplex to Eddie. Eddie counters the Irish whip into the corner and a drop kick to Apollo Crews. Eddie looking to cheat his way to a victory early, removing the corner turnbuckle. Apollo counters, sends him off the ropes. They get caught. Eddie sends Apollo into the turnbuckle. Apollo side Russian leg sweep. Apollo, Eddie counters. But Apollo counters Eddie with a reverse DDT. Apollo, elbow drop. And a suplex to Eddie Guerrero. Apollo, Northern Light suplex. Eddie kicking out even before the count of 1. Apollo throwing over the ropes. Eddie lands on the apron. Apollo, belly-to-belly suplex, back into the ring goes Eddie. Kick to the back. And Apollo stomping on the arm of Eddie. Apollo Doesn't pick up Eddie, but Eddie counters. And Apollo counters Eddie with a back body drop. Apollo starting to work on the head and neck of Eddie Guerrero. And a shot to the chest of Eddie from Cruz. Eddie fighting out of it though. Elbows to the midsection. Apollo able to counter. Throws Eddie to the mat and starts working over the head and neck again. Apollo releases the hold on Eddie. Eddie rolls to the outside. Eddie getting back in the ring. Apollo grabs Eddie by the arm, twists it. Eddie counters, roll through, arm drag. Apollo catching Eddie with the right hand. Northern Light suplex. One. Eddie kicks out. Apollo elbow drop. Apollo leaping insecure. Rolls Eddie over. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Eddie kicks out. Apollo calling for Eddie to make it to his feet. Picks him up. X out powerbomb. 1, 2. Eddie kicks out. Apollo throwing Eddie into the ropes. Looking to catch him with a drop kick, but Eddie counters. Eddie with a drop kick of his own, but Apollo countered. Northern Light suplex. 1, 2. Eddie kicks out. Apollo picking Eddie up. Throwing him into the corner. Eddie, chest first. Into the corner. Counters whatever Apollo was going for. Kick to the gut. Picks him up. Apollo counters. Leaping insecure. Apollo looking for one more. Picking up Eddie. X out powerbomb. 1, 2. Eddie able to kick out again. Apollo throws Eddie to the apron. With a belly-to-belly suplex. Back into the ring. Apollo throwing Eddie into the exposed turnbuckle. Apollo throwing Eddie back into the other turnbuckle. Grabs him, sends him across the ring. Diving crossbody from the second rope. Apollo throwing Eddie back into the ring. Back into the corner, rather. Picks him up, sets him on the top rope. Eddie counters with the back elbow. Torpedo drop kick from the top rope. Eddie going for the pin. Apollo still able to kick out before the ref counts to 1. Eddie working over Apollo. Apollo able to fight out of the hold. And a boot to the chest of Eddie. Apollo setting Eddie back up on the top rope. Eddie able to counter once again. Hurricane Rana. Eddie heading to the top rope. calling for Apollo to make it to his feet. Goes for another drop kick. Eddie going for the pin again. 1. Apollo kicks out. Eddie going after the head and neck of Apollo. Revenge for wrenching the neck of Eddie earlier in the match. Now working over the arms of Apollo Crews goes Eddie Guerrero. Now picking him up. Apollo though, able to counter. Standing shooting star press to Eddie Guerrero. 1, 2. Eddie kicks out. Apollo looking for it. 1 more time. Going for something different actually. Press slam. Eddie rolls through. Apollo standing moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Apollo Crews is your winner here tonight. Apollo Crews standing tall. After the end of this match, and here comes his opponent for this Sunday, Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder, title belt in hand, calling for Apollo to make it to his feet, and attacking Crews with the championship belt. Zack Ryder finding a new edge. As we move on to our next match, Kassius Ohno looking for redemption after suffering 2 losses in back-to-back weeks. Kassius Ohno losing to the Rated R superstar Edge on SmackDown's debut episode, and losing a Battle Royal last week, being the first one eliminated. Send out a challenge to anyone in the roster to face him in the ring here tonight. Now to see who accepted the challenge. This man, no stranger to facing rookies in the WWE. Dolph Ziggler. Dolph, known as the show-off in WWE, for putting on high-profile matches when it counts most. Oh no, won't be an easy opponent for Dolph to beat here tonight. But given his track record, I think he can do it. Both opponents ready, and the match starts. Oh no, starting off strong with a chop to the chest. Dolph counters. Starts laying into Ohno. Knee to the face. Ohno counters Dolph, shot to the midsection. Picks him up. Suplex. And an elbow drop to the chest of Dolph Ziggler. And a shoulder block. picking Dolph up once again. Throwing him to the corner. Shot to the midsection. Grabs him from the second rope. Blockbuster! Cassius going for the pin. Dolph able to kick out. Shot to the back of Dolph from Ohno. Looking to pick Dolph up. Dolph, arm drag. Ohno able to counter Dolph. Kick to the gut. Jumping neck breaker. Ohno picking up Dolph. Dolph counters with a reverse DDT. And a kick to the back of Ohno goes Dolph. Dolph working over the head of Ohno. Dolph from the second rope. Calling for Ohno to make it to his feet. And a drop kick to the face of Ohno. Going for the pin. One. Kick out by Ohno. Rebound off the ropes. Dolph went for another drop kick. Ohno counters. Dolph able to counter Ohno. Dolph looks to be going for another move, but Ohno able to counter. And a forearm to the face. Picks Dolph up again. Another suplex. Dolph rolling to the outside, but Ohno following him out. Into the announce table goes Dolph. Ohno slamming Dolph face first into the announce table. Now picking him up in a powerbomb position. And dropping him back first on the outside. Ohno now showing off in front of the WWE Universe. Another kick to the gut. Picking up Ziggler. Dropping him back first across the announce table. Ref at a count of 7. Ohno in and out of the ring to reset the count. Before throwing Dolph back into the ring. Ohno calling for Dolph to make it to his feet. Lands with a big boot. Ohno waiting for Dolph to stand up once more. Picking him up and a clubbing blow with a forearm to the back of the head of Dolph as we see it here again in the replay. Dolph may be knocked out. 1, 2, 3. Kassius Ohno is your winner here tonight. Kassius Ohno showing strong by winning after 2 losses in back-to-back weeks. Dolph, however, putting in an amazing contest against the rookie here tonight in Kassius Ohno. Kassius Ohno still able to call himself the knockout artist. Our next match, the #1 contender to Sheamus's WWE World Heavyweight Championship. In action. Diesel throwing out another challenge to the roster, that anyone in the roster could face him tonight, and he would walk out the victor. Diesel with a victory over Hideo Itami last week. Let's see if he can pull that off once more with another opponent here tonight. The challenge has been answered by another legend. The man who Diesel beat to beat his undefeated record. Goldberg looking to get back some revenge here tonight. And there he is. Former WCW champion, looking to face off with his rival here tonight in Kevin Diesel. As previously stated, Goldberg and Diesel, rivals in WCW, so neither of these men strangers to each other. Goldberg looking to settle the score here tonight, as he gears up to be the next challenger to the to the World Heavyweight Championship. Diesel starting off strong, taking Goldberg down to the mat and picking him up, receiving several attacks to Goldberg or throwing him face first into the mat, throwing him back down to the mat once again. Diesel calling for Goldberg to make it to his feet for delivering a double axe handle from the second row. Nash looking to kick Goldberg. Goldberg counters, looking to suplex him. Diesel counters. Goldberg counters. Over for a knee, but Diesel countered, picking him up and delivering a belly-to-back suplex of his own. Diesel picking up Goldberg, dropping him across the top rope. Diesel taunting his opponent from the corner, delivering another shoulder block to Goldberg. Now Diesel with repeated back elbows to the head and neck of Goldberg, trying to keep the pace of this match quick as he takes Goldberg down with another clothesline before laying in boots to the chest of Goldberg. Goldberg now able to fight back. Diesel counters. Atomic drop to Goldberg. Diesel recovering in the corner as he waits for Goldberg to make it to his feet. And a big right hand to the face of Goldberg as Diesel drags him center of the ring. 1, 2, Goldberg kicks out. Diesel, calling for it to end it all here tonight. Picks him up, jackknife powerbomb. Cover, 1, 2, Goldberg kicks out. Diesel arguing with the ref that it was a 3 count before laying in to Goldberg once more as Goldberg takes out the legs of Diesel. Starts working over the head of his rival here tonight. We're picking him up, just hucking him over his head from a sitting position. Picks him up, fall away slam. Off the ropes, drops with the double axe handle. Goldberg look for another move, but Diesel counter, atomic drop. Diesel back in with the elbows to the head of Goldberg. Another one sends him down to the mat. Goldberg rolling to the outside to get a moment of rest in this match. As Diesel drops down, kick to the gut of Goldberg for picking him up in a powerbomb position. Powerbombing Goldberg back first on the apron before swinging him around and throwing him into the side of the ring. Now throwing Goldberg back into the ring, following after. And a big left hand to the face of Goldberg from Diesel. Goldberg counters with a knee to the face. Now picking him up, working over the head and neck of Diesel. Goldberg calling for Nash to make it to his feet. And hits the spear. Goldberg looks to be calling for a jackhammer. Diesel counters. Grabs Goldberg, setting him up for a jackknife powerbomb. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Diesel is your winner here tonight. Sheamus attacking Diesel with the championship belt. The world champion. As we move on to our next match, a #1 contenders match for the Smackdown Women's Championship. First up, a former Smackdown Women's Champion. Naomi coming down to the ring. Naomi with a strong showing in recent weeks, pushing the SmackDown Women's Champion to her limit last week. And her opponent, former Women's Champion, former NXT Women's Champion, and a former SmackDown Women's Champion, Mickie James. Mickie James, looking to win one last championship before she retires from competition. Starting the match, Naomi with the drop kick. Naomi not giving Mickie James any time to rest. James, however, fighting out of the corner, going after Naomi. Naomi counters, goes after James, working over the head and neck of James, looking to set her up early for the rear view. Her finishing maneuver. James fighting her way out of it. Shots to the midsection of Naomi. Throws her off the ropes. Looks to catch her with the rebound, but Naomi counters. We're dropping her jaw first off of the head of Naomi. Naomi with an interesting maneuver on Mickie James. Naomi fighting out of whatever maneuver Mickie was looking for, going for a belly to back suplex. Naomi with the leg drop to Mickie James. Naomi picking up the former women's champion before delivering several kicks to the sides of Mickie. And one last one to the upper rib. Mickie with the flapjack on Naomi. Going for the pin. Naomi checking out before the count of one. Naomi grabbing Mickie head first off of the apron. 1, 2. Mickie able to counter it. Naomi throwing Mickie into the corner. Mickie able to catch herself and fighting back with a neck breaker to Naomi. Naomi rolling to the outside. Mickie throwing Naomi into the barricade before giving a running bulldog on the outside to Naomi. Mickie James stomping on the arm of Naomi before delivering an elbow to the back, to the lower back of Naomi. Naomi able to counter Mickie, throwing her into the barricade now, before bouncing her face first off of the barricade at ringside. Mickie James collecting herself now. Naomi catches Mickie James as she enters back into the ring. Naomi throwing Mickie off the ropes, catches her in the rebound with the rear view. 1, 2, 3. Naomi is your winner and new #1 contender to the Smackdown Women's Championship. Naomi offering a hand to Mickie James, and the veteran accepting, raising the hand of the younger star in history. Now for the main event. to set up their stipulation for the match this Sunday. At the pay-per-view, the Usos will look to take on TM61. There they are, the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Jimmy and Jey, the Usos. Tension building between these two teams in the last 2 weeks as we headed towards the pay-per-view. And here come their opponents. TM61, Nick Miller and Shane Thorne. Jimmy starting out against Shane Thorne with a running forearm and stomps to the chest. Jimmy throwing Shane into the corner for a kick to the gut. Threw him to the other side. Now from second row, diving headbutt to the small of the back. Jimmy throwing him back into the corner. Nikki moving him to the top rope, but Shane counters with a DDT. Jimmy with the leaping, rotating forearm to the face of Shane Thorne. Now throwing him into this corner as the tag is made to his brother, Jey. Usos with the double super kick as Jey goes for the pin. Shane kicking out before the count on one. Jey with a stomp to the back. Kick to the midsection. Uppercut. Jey picks up Shane with a suplex. Shane making it to his feet. Jey with the reverse atomic drop. Shane Thorne making a tag to his partner Nick Miller. Jey, however, catching Nick with that same forearm that Jimmy landed on Shane. Now throwing Miller into the corner. Grabbing him. Tornado DDT to the center of the ring. Jey with the pin. One. Miller able to counter and fight his way out of the pin. Now throwing Jimmy to the mat. Now Jey, my apologies. There. And a T-bone suplex. Jey throwing Nick to the outside. Miller able to counter. Jey counters but taking up the leg of Miller as he went for a suplex. Throwing him into his corner. Tag to his brother Jimmy as he looked for it one more time. Double super kick onto Nick Miller. As Jimmy picks him up, delivers an elbow to the back of the head, and a scoop slam to the challenger. throws Miller back into his corner. Tag is made. As Jimmy traps him in the corner, Jey running forearm to the face of Miller as he was trapped in the corner. Stomp to the back. Went for a punch to the face. Miller counters with a kick to the gut. Looks to pick him up. Uso counters with a reverse DDT. Picking him up. Kick to the gut. Uppercut. Grabs the arm. Side Russian leg sweep. Uso went for an attack. Miller counters. Picks him up. Looks to Irish whip him. Counters. Samoan drop. Miller grabs Jey. Makes it into his corner. Went for an attack in his corner of some kind, but Jey able to fight out. Makes it to his corner. Went for an attack of his own. Miller able to counter. Throwing him across the ring. Chop to the chest. Tag made to Shane Thorne as they pick up. Jey Uso, Thunder Valley. Shane Thorne going for the pin. One. Jimmy saves it for his brother. Shane Thorne moving Jimmy on the outside. Drops him back first onto the apron. Jey needing to make a tag, but his brother needs to make it into his corner. Shane dropping him. Jimmy in the corner. Jey counters Shane. Tag made to Jimmy. As he goes for a running forearm onto Shane Thorne. Thorne able to counter the right hands from Jimmy. Into a Hurricane Runner, but Jimmy able to counter him. Scoop slap. Goes for the pin. One. Shane Thorne able to kick out. Jimmy Uso setting Shane Thorne up in the corner. Kicks to the gut. Shout out to his daddy Rikishi. With the attack in the corner. Jimmy now throwing Miller into the ring. Going after Thorne with a headbutt. Shot to the middle of the back. Now throwing him into his corner. Face first. Tag made to Jey. Scoop slam from Jimmy. From the top rope. Jey with the Uso splash. Thorne able to kick out. Counters. Counter after counter between these two tag teams here tonight. Jey throwing Thorne back into his corner. Looking for another one. Scoop slam from Jey. From the top rope. Uso splash. Nick Miller able to break up the pin. Jimmy refocusing his effort on Shane Thorne, but Nick Miller going in for the attack. Shane Thorne able to counter. Shane went for an attack. Jimmy able to counter. Scoop slam. Jimmy throwing Miller into the ring. Thorne throwing Uso over the shoulder. Thorne maybe looking for a brain buster, but Uso able to counter. Side Russian leg sweep. Super kick to Shane Thorne. Kick to the gut. Picking up Thorne, able to counter. Reverse DDT. Thorne with a kick to the face. Uso able to counter. Punch to the face. Jey trying to get involved for his team. Thorne with a crucifix driver. Picking him up. Clothesline. Calling for Uso to make it to his feet. Picks him up with the elevated sit-out powerbomb. Going for the pin. Jey able to make the save. Miller throwing him over the shoulder, working over the head of Jey Uso. Shane Thorne calling for Jimmy to make it to his feet. Shane Thorne with a drop kick from the second rope, now working over the leg of Jimmy Uso. And a kick to the chest. And a knee to the small of the back. Shane Thorne setting him up. Uso able to counter. Thorne able to counter Uso. Uso with the headbutt. Throwing Shane into the corner. Miller makes the tag. Scoop slam to Miller. Knee to the gut of Shane Thorne. Drops him center of the ring. From the second rope. Splash. Everybody down. Uso and Miller make it to their feet. Jimmy able to counter Miller with an attack to the stomach. Throws him into his corner. Picks up Thorne. Side Russian leg sweep. Thorne sent to the outside. Uso with an attack to Miller. One last tag made. Scoop slam from the top rope with the splash. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Usos are your winners here tonight, and get to choose the stipulation for this Sunday at the pay-per-view. Usos laying into their opponents before this Sunday, looking to do some damage to make their jobs easier come the pay-per-view. Usos stand tall tonight. That's all the time we have this week. We will see you this Sunday.